The next way that we can use ChatGPT for educational purposes is for learning a new language. Now, we may find ourselves in situations that we require learning a new language, or we already know some information about it, but we need to improve our knowledge about that language and make it better, right? Based on our needs. For example, I want to travel to this country. I want you to teach me some basic stuff, basic sentences and words that I can use on my travel. For example, I always liked to learn Spanish. So if I want to do that, and if I'm a very beginner and I have absolutely no knowledge of that language, I can come here and write down. All right. So I mentioned that act as a professional Spanish language instructor. Then I mentioned that I want you to teach me a Spanish language. I have zero knowledge of this language. Okay. I'm stating my situation. And in every response, I want you to teach me 5 new words with explanations and examples in English. Then, after teaching me the 5 words, I want you to teach me a simple tip about grammar or making sentences or other required tips that can help me to learn Spanish better. Start with the first lesson. And here, as you can see, it is teaching me the 5 words, okay, how I can pronounce it, right? And the examples both in Spanish and the meaning in English, okay? And then we will have our grammar tip, okay? Made explanations. And if you require more information, you can always come here, edit the first prompt, or you can request for more information. And when you build it like this, for example, every day you can come. For example, today we learn this. Tomorrow we can open the same page and come and tell ChatGPT that go for the next lesson. Okay, we can tell ChatGPT to provide the next lesson, and it should jump on the second part of the words. Okay, as you can see, it is suggesting the 5 new words. Okay, amigo will be friend, and grammar tip, and so on. Okay, so this way, every day we can come, spend 10 minutes, and learn something new using ChatGPT about that language. And before we know, we can get to more advanced levels. And in a couple of months, we can really learn a new language. Okay, as simple as that, without going to a class. Of course, if you go to a class or practice with others, it can be really helpful. But this is really simple, right? With spending 10 minutes every day, you can learn a new language in a couple of months. At least you can acquire the basic knowledge or pass the beginner's level, right? So this is how you can learn a new language using ChatGPT. And I wanted you to see how you should write the prompt in order to get the best out of ChatGPT. Okay, so that was all about this lesson. I will see you on the next part.